Hey guys and girls, this is the Fearless, known by the name of Man and Fury, aka the Underdog for the Underground. Back again, doing a double review on Boko no Hero, My Hero Academia, manga chapters 183 and 184. Let y'all know, spoilers will be told, so please proceed at your own risk. On that note, let's go. Alright guys and girls, with these two chapters of Boko no Hero, we on complete opposites, because in 183, we get the finishing up of the cultural festival and the ending of the general arc for the time being. And as far as 184, we get to start into a brand new arc and we get introduced with some new characters. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this with you quick and straight to the point, jump right into 183 and go from there. Alright, far as with 183, since it's the official end of the whole general cultural festival arc, I just want to ask, what is everybody's opinion on the whole arc as a whole? And for my opinion, I thought it was a great transitional arc that leads into hopefully something in the future. That way we see the return of General, which we already know we're going to see him, and La Brava. We're going to see like some more character development for them as they try to redeem themselves for the mistakes they did in the past. So, far as just those two characters alone, I felt like it was a interesting transitional chapter because we get to see these two for the first time, see their back history, see why they act the way they acted. Especially for General's case, it's because of the fact that he was trying to be a hero, but his dream never went the way he wanted, and it went south. And for La Brava, she was just like wanting to have somebody to treat her right and care for her, and vice versa. And then she got bullied, then she almost killed herself until she met General. And them backstories definitely was the key points that fleshed out them two characters to me in this arc, and I definitely appreciate it. And far as the rest of this arc, I did like the basically the development of Deku, far as his training, far as learning how to use air pressure, especially with the help of the gauntlets. So that's going to be another key development. I think it's going to help Deku going forward, especially when he had to fight tougher battles with stronger opponents. And plus the fact that he matched wits with General, especially at the construction site, and especially at the finale of the battle. I really like the development of Deku as far as just like his overall fighting prowess. So, for those two things, just let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And we could. And as far as other characters that I like during this arc, I had to like Jiro-sama because we've seen that she's basically a master of all trades, especially when she was helping the rest of class 1A set up for the performances, assigning them different tasks and everything. We also found out that she's an amazing musician, that she could sing, that she could play the guitar. So that kind of character development, as far as with her, I think is going to help because before that, I didn't really have no opinion of her either way. I just thought she was basically an average character. Nothing about her really stood out, even her quirk. So to see this type of character development for her in this arc really stands out to me because I see she had the skills also to be like a leader depending on the situation, which I think that will definitely come in handy. So one more thing about that though, I did really like the backstory, the little flashback moment when she was flashing back about her parents, and we found out that both of her parents was musicians, and we got a little bit more deeper to as far as her family background and everything. That was kind of cool because it also connected to the reason why she can do so many things with music. So, like I said, all that is excellent character development by Horikoshi because, like I said before, she was just like a bland character. We see lots more development, and I think she probably will play a big part in the future. And the last character I definitely want to talk about has to be Eri. Because from the first time Eri was introduced in the story, way back during the overhaul arc, We seen that she was a mistreated, frail, like basically lacking anything, college. I mean, confidence, emotion, anything. Now to see Erie now acting like a whole little kid with joy and excitement about attending a cultural festival, I think that was great development and growth. And I hopefully, definitely want to see Erie. And hopefully, when we do see Erie again in the story, I definitely want to see more confidence, more development from her, and hopefully, she will play a more significant role in the story, as far as hopefully get her powers back and be more of an asset. All right, in manga chapter 184 of My Hero, we see the return of Eri-chan, as now UA is entrusted with her care as they try to figure out ways to get her powers more stable so she could be like everybody else. And for that, I believe this is going to lead up until the next setup in the arc or in this story of My Hero. Because if anybody remember, it was like, I see, basically like 8, 10 chapters ago during the whole cultural festival thing when the Japanese government was talking to the principal, basically threatening them about making sure that nothing happened to Erie because she's. But now that we see that UA is entrusted with Erie, it got me thinking now, like, since we already started this new arc they in right now, what do y'all think is going to happen with Erie? Most people speculated that Shirawaki and the League of Villains is going to get involved with her because he already knew about overhaul plans and why he was using Eri for, as far as quirk erasing bullets, and which they still do have that information in them plans. I believe they do. So, do y'all think Shirawaki's going to make a move on Eri and somehow sneak into UA, or is it going to be somebody else, another villain, or like a whole different situation with Eri? But y'all have any opinions on what y'all think is going to happen with Eri in the future, especially with this new arc? Just let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Also, we do definitely get another return in this chapter. We get the return of the Pussycats. And everybody's excited to see the Pussycats. And they announced they're making this big grand return for the fans because they've been out of commission so long since the whole all for one versus one for all situation. And so we also find out a little tidbit that Grand Bell still don't have her powers back. And basically that Sensei has control of everything as far as giving her her powers back. And that panel when we see Sensei just sitting there locked up in like a boss, and he like, yeah, I can give the powers back. You just gotta let me loose. It seems like once we seen him and he say that line, got me thinking we definitely going to see a return of Sensei. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of scheme he's going to come up with and what type of terror he's about to bring to the world. And we already know that Shirawaki is like, we haven't seen him since the overhaul arc, so he's waiting in the woods with some type of plan. So in the comment section below, just let me know what you think about the idea of Sensei's coming back into the story, and how do y'all think how did that make y'all feel? Are y'all happy, excited? All right, the last thing I want to talk about, we definitely have to talk about these Hero Billboard Awards. And from what everybody's talking about, it's the first one, because that's not going to involve All Might as the number one hero. So things is about to get really interesting as far as that. And as we see the little interactions with other heroes and everything, we see some funny comedy with Mount Lady and Cameron Woods as she's trying to say like they got some type of romantic thing going on, which is kind of funny. But the main thing I want to talk about is some of the heroes' rankings in this. And as we know that Best Genius is out of action right now because of what happened because of Sensei. So he's still up there in the ranks as a number 3 hero because of his popularity, even though he's out of commission. And some other footnotes I want to talk about is we see that Cameron Woods is up there. I think he's ranked as the 7th hero, which is kind of interesting because we've seen his powers to anybody who watched the anime and the manga. he got some interesting wood like powers. I think he's kind of mid tier level. And we see the edge shot, the ninja. He's number 4. And I definitely give him his props because I think he's really strong. And this mysterious Hawks. I don't think I never seen him before as far as in the anime or in the manga. And he's like the youngest it seems like. And as we see from Hawks, he got like this kind of aloof attitude. I'm not sure what's that about, but it looks like he's going to be one of the interesting ones in this story going forward to me because I don't have no information on him, no backstory, no nothing. It seemed like he just came out of nowhere. So, especially since now we know he's the number 2 hero, so I already think he's going to have like some importance going forward in the story. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this new number 2 hero named Hawks. And the last thing I want to discuss is the introduction of the new number 1 hero, Endeavor. You know, this has been Endeavor's goal since he started doing the hero thing. So for him, this is like a acceptance of pride. But we already know that Endeavor never wanted to be the number 1 hero this way because of what happened with All Might during his fight, because of during his fight with Sensei. So we already know that the rest of the public don't take too kindly to Endeavor. So how y'all think things is going to with Endeavor now as the new number 1 hero? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And on that note, I want to say good night, guys. And this is the Man of Fury signing off. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. And a man's dreams will never